Belle is back, and she actually felt really bad about her argument with Beast. He hasn't heard his name said by anyone else in so long that sometimes he's starting to forget who he is. She's trying to get him to take a deep breath, and this is probably not the greatest day to her. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You're watching Just a Mind That Sims. I'm KT, and I'm here today for another Fairy Tale Adventures. This is a Sims 4 Beauty and the Beast story. So if you like to have fun and you like a good story, please consider liking, subscribing, following, commenting. Just do all the things. We are starting the episode off with the Beast. You saw him last episode, and today we're going to follow him for part of the episode before we jump back over to Beauty. And what I want you to do is to get to know Beast better. First off, Beast has a name. His name is Dakota Beast Tamer. Beast has a personality. He has things that he likes to do, and we're going to talk about those things. So once he finishes eating, we're going to put this away. He seems to be energized this morning, and he has some whims. He wants to get into a relationship from being family oriented, and he wants to do something romantic from being on the soulmate aspiration. Beast didn't always want to have a soulmate, but he also didn't play the field. He did used to be different because he used to be more outgoing, but now let's take a look at what he is, and it's funny to see him feeling great today. So before we get into our goals for the episode, it is Love Day, and we're going to go through Beast's daily routine today before we switch back over to Belle so that you can really understand him. Beast does like to work out, and he usually starts his day doing such. I talked about last episode how a voodoo queen threw a curse at him. Now this wasn't some type of malicious curse. No, that's not how this voodoo worked at all. It was basically a karma curse. So whatever he put out came back to him, and Beast thought the voodoo queen was ugly. He used to be pretty rude to people. He didn't always see the value of a person internally, and even externally his views could be skewed at times. What he did do was be disrespectful to some people. He used to have a lot more money than he does now. He still has 78,000 simoleons. Because of that, sometimes he just used to look down on people. He used to be very materialistic, and he's not that way anymore. So right now he is a dance machine because all he's had is his music when he's home alone like this. He is family oriented and a music lover. He's a loner and jealous. He's active. He can be alluring, but he is hot-headed as well. So an interesting combination of traits. It is 10 a.m. so I want you to see what a typical loner day looks like for Beast. His fish died, so we are going to fully stock his fish tank. He likes to come and check on them. He does get some fulfillment from looking at his fish. He doesn't have friends, so his social is often low. Let's put this violin in his inventory because he does have some gifts. The next thing that Beast likes to do, and we'll speed through it, Beast likes to go to the guardian tree. He is lonely out here, and he really chose to live in Ravenwood once he took this form because he knew that it would be really hard to live anywhere else. He's not accepted anywhere else. Not that he is the most accepted here either. However, he can fit in the weirdness of the world. At some point, Beast thought that if he wanted to have a relationship, that it would probably have to be with a ghost. So he met Alice here, and he does want to give out a love day gift. You can see that he doesn't acknowledge any of these traditions usually because he is a loner. And you see even the ghost was like, hell no, to the no, no, no. Yeah, she is not even interested in it. So Beast is gonna see what else he can do around Ravenwood at this point because talking to Alice is a no-go. The next thing that the Beast likes to do is another part of his active skill is to swim around in the Belful Bog. He is going swimming, but he doesn't do anything else because he knows that some people actually dip in here in order to change into spirits. But it is cold in here, so he's gonna get out. He's freezing. And he busted up this creepy doll that he saw. We are back, and the Beast is in Oasis Springs. There's really nobody around, not too many people. So what he likes to do, there's a fishing hole back here. He likes to come fish back here because sometimes he can trade with some of the townspeople in Ravenwood for exotic fish because sometimes he can catch something really good. Again, he really only approaches the people in Ravenwood. Even if they're not ghosts, they just tend to be a little different over there. The only other place where he's found some semblance semblance of acceptance at times is Glimmerbrook. Other than those two places, he's really uncomfortable. He doesn't really get to know people, and he only feels comfortable at this fishing hole because in Oasis Springs, nobody really comes back this far. I can show you even now, he's feeling embarrassed from having an awkward socialization. That was from when he was really trying to talk to Atlas. So he usually spends a few hours doing this, and it looks like we've gotten some discus and a goldfish. He already had this sad magic bean, and the beast does journal too. We're just gonna go through some of his activities so you can see. And now he's happy from being alone, but then he's missing his furry friends because he also likes animals, even though he doesn't get to spend a whole lot of time with them. I rarely pause, but look, the beast feels like it can just be so lonely being him sometimes. The day is almost gone. We start the day at 10 a.m. and it is actually 7 p.m. But the beast usually does cook at some point in the day. He's not home, so what he'll do is just eat here alone. Everything is by himself, but he does like the butterflies and he thinks that they're amazing. Let's put this into our inventory. Let's get over to Glimmerbrook for a little while. We'll be right back. The beast is at the library in Glimmerbrook, and sometimes he comes here and gets to play chess. Lily Fang is here sometimes. This is the library. It is dark, so it's hard to see, but you will have seen this build on my channel. I did build this library. I'll go and build by just so you can see it in the light, but this is the library, and if we go walls down, you can see that it's very dated and old school. It matches what we're doing in this save file for this version of Fairy Tale Adventures, and we've got a kids area and an adult side. Sometimes Victor is here too, but you can see that even this is hard. Lily is pretty accepting, but you can see their relationship isn't that great. She thinks it's odd that Dakota dresses as a beast. I mean, she doesn't even know his name is Dakota. Everybody that you encounter just calls him Beast. He hasn't heard his name said by anyone else in so long that sometimes he's starting to forget who he is. That is a sad state. It's hard to realize how important it is sometimes to even hear a different person say your name. This is Beast's life most of the time. He has some other things that he likes to do. Even like now, people sometimes come and stare at him. Now they are going on about their business after the initial staring. He pretends not to care. Ultimately, sometimes he does. So Beast is gonna go home now. We are back with Beast, and he is voting on the neighborhood action plans because he is very active in his community. He's gonna vote for the Foodies Unite because he does like to cook clean when possible. He's got a couple of more things that he usually does. Let's come over here and tend to our garden. This is our greenhouse right here. It's pretty small. We would like to expand it one day, but right now it's just something that he does to take up some time, but also to have clean food. He's got flowers and he's got fruits and vegetables, and he's got space for more, especially once his giant crops harvest, but he's got space over here too. And it's almost 1 in the morning at this point, so we've really spent most of a day with Beast. He's gonna pick the vegetables, and he just unlocked skillful sleep, so that's gonna be great for us. He did want to make a wall shelf. He had started on it, so we're going to keep working on that before he goes to bed. While he works on that, I am gonna go ahead and put this food in his fridge and his fruits and vegetables as well that he harvested. We'll eat this goldfish and this discus as well. This is Beast Day, so we'll be right back with Bellanita and Mauricio. We are back with Mauricio. Bellanita is sleeping. Mauricio is up late watching TV. Mauricio is gonna come check on the insect farm. He doesn't fool with the bees, but he will check on these crickets. And then he is hungry because he should have been sleeping. So Mauricio is gonna come in and he is going to eat some of these vegetable dippers. Oh gosh, the bees are on him. He wanted honey, but maybe he walked too close to the bee box. I'm gonna get him to bed because it is time that Bellanita gets up. Bellanita is up, and I think she would start the day off by cooking. Bella's gonna cook some baked apples. Oh gosh, the bees are like, give us attention and give it to us now. We didn't have apples, but I think we were supposed to have a tree growing. Yeah, our apple tree is out of season actually. We don't have any more preserved apples, so we're just gonna have to use the ones we bought, which aren't the best, and they are out of season. season. Belle, she's got that, and she's gonna eat a serving. It smells really good to her. Oh, these look great. This is Granny's recipes, the ye old cookbook, the old school medieval recipes. But it looks delicious, and Belle is thinking it is great as well. Belle is an excellent cook, so we'll put the rest of these away. And then she's gonna come do her morning chores. And when her dad wakes up, how it usually works is he'll go fishing and he'll send someone over with the fish, and she just puts it on the stand fresh right away. That's how that works. Oh, we've got eggs. We'll clean the coop. We can get all of this stuff done by 10 o'clock. Oh, come milk this one too. She's milking the goats and talking to the chickens. Now, the other thing that she does need to do is go over here to town. We want to get some treats because we got to learn how to make them. It's not something that we've done just yet. So we'll just run right over. That is the benefit of it. And we can buy the discounted items. We'll just get some of all of the treats that she's got. Getting these fruity treats and things would be really great. We can only get one of them. Learning how to make them is the big deal. 138 simoleons, that's good. And then Belle is going to just go home so she can plant this noxious elderberry. And we did get one chocolate egg, so we're going to drop it in our household inventory. We're going to put the rest of this stuff in here. Let's tell Belle to get her honey. Oh, we got mites. Before we collect honey, let's treat the bees for the mites. It's Ravenwood Family Day, but Belle is going to open her stand shortly. The bees are highly enraged. We are ready to come and open our food stand. Belle has agreed to go on a date today. A blind date at that. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. We've got a nice little supply out. That is poor quality honey. We got some normal quality honey and some poor quality honey. Belle is checking in on Mauricio. He is going to go to the restaurant after this. We're at a 50% markup. That's typically what we stay at around here. So she's convincing some people to buy. They don't really want to buy at this markup. Gaston is back. He's always going to come back. We've got some people buying. And Mauricio is checking in again with Belle. So I think everything is going really well. We got to sell quite a bit because when we're selling the vegetables, it's so cheap. It's like a real-time farmer's market. It is the Henford Fair. Today we've got the egg competition and the chicken competition. So we do want to get over there on time to enter it. Where are our chickens? We're going to take charcoal with us to put in the chicken competition. Hey girl, are y'all buying or what's up? I mean, people are going to start going over to the Henford Fair. We need an egg too. We're going to take our chocolate egg with us. Belle is going to go to the restaurant real quick and eat. Then we're going to go over to the fair. Belle is going to just walk and eat since this is the benefit of everything being so close to her house. We're going to put charcoal in and hopefully we get him back. And we had a chocolate egg that is excellent. Now tomorrow is supposed to be Bellanita's blind date. We'll see how that goes. Belle's just talking to Kim Goldblum. She's also going to check out the competition. I think hers is the only egg here. So let's see what other chickens are around. She's going to come and speak to the mayor, Lavina. I think Lavina is pregnant because she is definitely thinking about rattles and babies quite a bit, I've noticed. So we'll compliment her outfit and just tell her that she looks very Henford on Bagley. Now I know I saw another chicken over here other than Charcoal, but I'll just come and talk to Charcoal for a minute. Like, hey, Charcoal. Yeah, but Belle agreed to go on a blind date and she's really regretting that. She's gonna call and really her friends are like, hey, you still going on the date tomorrow, right, Belle? And Belle is like, well, I mean, I could be doing some things with the neighborhood. Yeah, I mean, I guess I can go. So she's gonna head on back to the house. Again, not far to go. Her dad is still out down here because she's looking for him, but we'll just get some sleep so we can be ready for our day date tomorrow. Oh, okay, here's Mauricio. He's coming home now. I think he's probably loaded up with fish. Let's go ahead and have him eat some of these apples that Belle cooked earlier today. They live just a very simple life. I really just enjoyed this. Oh my gosh, we got some great quality tuna. I think we could stick in here. We've got some perch that we will put out in the stand. I think he's catching this stuff. I think he caught this digitalistic sketch pad, and I think that he also caught these lumps of clay. So I'll just have him sketch out some things. I mean, it's a good catch, right? So he will just draw a painting. I think he could list that on Plopsy. One thing about Mauricio is that he would always try to sell things that he caught. He would probably send a text to Beast. He just acquired the potty skill. He just acquired the pottery skill. I'm gonna have him try to repair this. Mauricio Maurice is pretty handy. He is a level 5, so he could absolutely repair this sink. We cannot upgrade it anything right now. We need parts to upgrade. We can collect some cricket flour. I'm gonna let Mauricio do that. He's having a moment, y'all, so I don't even know if he did it. Let's feed the crickets. This is something else that Belle normally does, but Mauricio is going to go ahead and do it. I think that we could come over and see. No, the coop doesn't need cleaning. Mauricio could check the crops. No, everything actually looks great, so he's just gonna feed and nurture these crickets. Did he get the flour? Yeah, he did. Let's go ahead and put this flour in here. We'll put this in the fridge and maybe we can get some more. I don't think it's anything else Mauricio can do, so we're gonna go to sleep and we will be back. It is early morning hours and Belle is supposed to have a date and she's waking up feeling tense, as you can see down here. She's going to go ahead and take her bath and then she would cook. Do a 4 batch of souffle pancakes. She's just really nervous about this date. Now, we said earlier that she would be willing to date. She's definitely not trying to settle down. In Belle's mind, she would be ready to settle down once she's in her late 30s or 40s, maybe even 50. She would like to settle down before 50 because she definitely wants children. She can adopt children. She's already said that she would be open to that as well. Oh, she wants to read a book at the library, so we'll definitely have to do that today. Mauricio wants to flirt with himself, so he could knock that on out, and Belle can eat breakfast before she decides to go out. Man, if Belle had a big kitchen, the things she could do. She got the 3rd place egg competition ribbon with nobody else there. She got a participation chicken ribbon. We need to put our chicken back in here too. Belle is over here, and then we will place Charcoal back in the world. We'll tell Charcoal that he did great. Let's go ahead and harvest, and then Belle needs to get ready for her date. Yeah, I can't help you with your errands today, Kim, because that's just not in our cards for today. I think a fox tried to steal this egg. Now, where's our other little goat? Oh, I can hear it over here. Bad. We've got some customized holidays in this game as well. Belle's gonna come and try on her outfits. She is going to figure out what to wear on her date. Yeah, she looks very beautiful. So we'll be, oh girl, not that. Oh my gosh, before we could go on our date, her bestie called and said she had a dream and then she feels like her friend is in danger. And we're gonna say, yeah, that makes us very nervous. Girl, not you trying to wear a wedding dress. We'll be right back. Belle is here with Marcelo. I don't know how this is gonna go. Marcelo Navarez. So they need to get out of the rain. So let's go in. He didn't sit with her. Let's sit together. Okay, I'll just have her sit here then. We'll just ask him what does he like to do. Belle thinks that he's cute, if not sad. And she's like, what do you like to do? And I mean, he looks like he's on the verge of crying. She's trying to get him to take a deep breath. And this is probably not the greatest date to her. So she's going to bring up books like, hey, what do you think about books? What's your favorite book? Because I read every day. He's like, oh, yeah, I don't read every day. He did ask her what she's into. And she's like, well, I'm into herbalism. I also do yoga and relaxation. That's something that we haven't really delved into, but definitely things that beauty does. She's like, do you need to change clothes? I think they keep some in the back. I think they keep some things you can wear. And he's like, no, I'm used to kind of being soaked. Now, people like Bellanita, so she's going to get along with most people. He's like, well, I like kind of in the middle temperatures. They're talking about weather. They're talking about all kinds of things. She's just going to ask him what else is he interested in. If she's honest, she thinks he's nice enough, but a little boring. He's like, well, I like to eat, but I'm not the best cook. And she's like, oh, yeah, I really love cooking. And Belle found herself thinking about Beast, trying to look up what she can find about him. And then she's realizing that Beast is not online. She can't find any information about him. She did find out that Marcelo is doing pretty well financially. So she's just telling a joke about this funny thing she saw with some ducks. Sarah is not tending the bar, y'all. At all. We'll hire a mixologist, honey, because I don't know what Sarah's doing. We shouldn't have to pay for that. Belle's going to order some cream colas. She found out that Marcelo has good money, but honestly, he doesn't seem too quick to spend it. They are going to drink and One of Belle's favorite things is a good cream cola. It's saying that Belle is outgoing. I mean, yeah, Belle has always been outgoing, I think. It's just that some of the people in her town don't recognize that. He's telling a dramatic story, and Belle is telling one back. I think this date is going extremely well, and it's over. And wow, he's skedaddled. I think he left. I heard you became friends with Marcelo Navarez. He's pretty cool. I mean, we agreed, and we did get this nice little teddy bears. It says that Bellanito and Marcelo have a very strong romantic relationship. I don't think it's that strong. We found out he's romantic, creative, and outgoing. He was a blind date from Cupid's Corner, and he was created by someone and uploaded to the gallery. But Belle has one more thing on her mind, so we'll be right back. Belle is here at the Beast house. She's actually coming in. And baby, why she's in this mirror, I don't know. Belle is back, and she actually felt really bad about her argument with Beast, and she knows she should be weary of anybody that presents as this. But she actually just wanted to ask him how he's doing. He's like, what are you doing back here? She's like, I kind of wanted to talk to you about things I like, but I wanted to ask how you were and what your name is. So she's gonna say, hey, do you have a name? My name is Bellanita Beauty. He is testy. He's like, why do you want to know my name? And she's like, I just want to learn about you. I just went on this date. I was getting to know this guy. He was really nice, but it just made me think that I didn't ask you anything, that I was pretty rude. And the Beast is saying, I can be rude too, but yeah, I do have a name. And she's like, so you're gonna keep me in suspense? What's your name? Are you gonna tell me what it is? And he's like, yeah, my name is Dakota. I'm Dakota, Beast Tamer. She's like, oh, that's kind of different. And he's like, yeah, it's got a story behind it. And Belle is like, I like stories. I would love to hear how you came up with such a strong name, or how your mother or father did, or aunt. Who told you that name? Who gave you that name? She's showing pictures of her date. He laughed at her date, and she's like, what's so funny about my date? She never expected to get along with Dakota like this, but really, Dakota wants to show her his garden. He's like, yeah, come on in, and what do you think? She's like, well, your garden really needs some work. Let me help you out. And so Belle, being Belle, is going right to town with his garden to work on it for him, because that's just the type of person that she is. In the meantime, Beast has disappeared, and so Belle decided that she was just going to take care of his garden a little while longer and then head home. We are back home with Belle, and it is pretty late, so she is just going to hug her father and check in to see how his day was. And you can see that even though they live together, that they have their own lives that they go about pretty separately at times, but they love each other and they're always gonna check on each other. Belle is just getting ready for bed. Mauricio is going to come and channel surf as he normally does at this time of night. But as Belle brushes her teeth and gets ready for bed, this is absolutely where we're going to leave our episode. I hope that you enjoyed it. Next episode is episode 3, and we will start our goal gameplay. You will see Beauty and the Beast progress more. You will continue to see their lives, and we will get into their story. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and until next time, remember, keep swimming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye bye.